This weekend, President Donald Trump addressed the graduating class at West Point Military Academy. He spoke about his vision for America and for the military forces, and he also expressed his gratitude for the service each one of those cadets is offering to the country. He began his speech by honoring the cadets and the long-standing legacy of West Point Military Academy.
Every cadet on the field before me should savor this morning, because this is a day that you will never, ever forget. In a few moments, you'll become graduates of the most elite and storied military academy in human history, and you will become officers in the greatest and most powerful army the world has ever known.
He continued by praising their sacrifice, contrasting military service with civilian life.
Each of you on the field today is among the most talented members of your generation. You could have done anything you wanted. You could have gone anywhere. You could have gone to any school. This is one of the hardest schools to get into. And writing your own ticket to top jobs on Wall Street or Silicon Valley wouldn't be bad, but I think what you're doing is better. Instead of sports teams and spreadsheets and software, you chose a life of service, very important service, instead of stock options. And I do that stuff. It's sort of boring. Honestly, compared to what you're doing, it's real boring. You chose honor and you chose sacrifice. And instead of business suits and dress shoes, you chose muddy boots and fatigues, keeping yourself in shape. Because West Point cadets don't just have the brightest minds, you also have the bravest hearts and the noblest souls. You're amazing people.
The speech emphasized a renewed focus on merit-based promotions and a shift away from DEI initiative.
We've liberated our troops from divisive and demeaning political trainings. There will be no more critical race theory or transgender for everybody forced onto our brave men and women in uniform or on anybody else for that matter in this country. And we will not have men playing in women's sports, if that's okay. Men playing in women's sports. How crazy is it? So ridiculous, so demeaning to women. And it's over. That's over. We've ended it. And promotions and appointments will not be based on politics or identity. They'll be based on merit. We won that case in the Supreme Court of the United States. We're allowed to go back to a system of merit. We're a merit-based country again today.
President Trump then outlined what he sees as the true role of the military, emphasizing strength and not social policy.
The job of the U.S. Armed Forces is not to host drag shows, to transform foreign cultures, but to spread democracy to everybody around the world at the point of a gun. The military's job is to dominate any foe and annihilate any threat to America anywhere, anytime, and any place. A big part of that job is to be respected again, and you are, as of right now, respected more than any army anywhere in the world, and that's happening, and I can tell you, you are respected like nobody can believe.
With his presence, President Trump honored a tradition of leadership and he shared a clear vision for the future of the armed forces. The military represents the very heart of the nation's identity and value, and President Trump's commitment to nurturing the next generation of leaders is evident. His message was one of pride, purpose, and unwavering support. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and until soon. Peace.